package has arrived. This is the AI1 Rode audio interface. Very, very nice. And then the signature series, Rode NT1. It's time to take our audio to the next level. Okay, let's start by unboxing the interface. Wow, it's pretty nice stuff. Pretty, I wouldn't say it's heavy duty, but it doesn't feel cheap either. So we get a USB-C to USB-A output. That's okay, not too bad. And now for the microphone. Seems like very good packaging here as well. Okay, so inside the package we get the pop filter with a shock mount. We get what I suppose is the XLR cable. And then the actual microphone itself. Let's start by unboxing the shock mount with the pop filter. So you can see the pop filter, quite nice, soft material here, very sturdy plastic finish, but then the connection joint to that is aluminium. And then very, very sturdy construction for the shock mount. This is solid. That is made out of some metal alloy. And yeah, very sturdy construction. No complaints with that. Let me try connect the shock mount. See how easy it is to do so. Not the most pleasant sound in the world. Yeah, also adjustable tension here. We'll just keep it as it is for now. Okay, good. Let's look at the XLR cable. So we do get quite a long cable. This is a 6-meter long cable. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with all of that cable there. I might even have to buy a smaller cable, but you know, might move around with the mic, so should be fine. So then last but not least, we have the microphone. Yes. Nice packaging. This is a very sturdy microphone, you can tell. Again, built out of a very solid material. And yeah, you can see the XLR input there. This one isn't the USB-C one, but I was never going to use that function anyways because we have the audio interface. So let's set this up and see how it all sounds. 1, 2, testing, can you hear me? Alrighty. I haven't gotten a chance to actually listen to this microphone just yet. I've played around a little bit with the gain input and output settings, as well as just having it positioned very, very carefully onto my boom arm, which I feel like might fall at any moment. Now, my previous microphone was the HyperX Quadcast mic, and while it didn't have the best raw sounding audio quality, I did manage to bring it to a somewhat studio level using a plugin called Voice Meter Banana. The problem with that is you can't really hide any of the digital artifacting, as well as just the bass noise level, which became extremely annoying as I upgraded my own audio equipment. So I've decided to upgrade to something that can handle all of the dynamics, the highs, the mids, the lows, as well as just not introduce any of the excessive noise created by the inbuilt preamps that some of those gamer microphones have. So now I have the separated audio interface as well as the microphone position on the boom arm, and while my room is not sound treated, it isn't loud by any means, and I have enough furniture and just things to prevent a ton of reflections. Now obviously if I was singing for any reason, I would probably need to install acoustic panels, but just for voiceovers and recordings this would suffice. What you're listening to right now is probably the same as what I'm listening to, and we're having this experience together. So I haven't had a chance to listen to what this microphone sounds like, and I haven't added any post-processing either. So all of the EQ that you're listening to right now is the microphone in its raw form. And while I get better with my own audio engineering, treating my room with better acoustics, both the absorption, deflection, and reflections, I think this will just sound better and better. The Rode NT1 is a large diaphragm condenser type microphone. It's known for having an incredibly low self-noise level, and it just provides really natural sounding tones and color to your voice. Everything you're hearing is full-bodied, straight out of the box without any EQ. That means it's perfectly designed for vocals, voiceovers, instrumentation, and whatever else you can think of really. What makes the NT1 stand out is just how clean the sound comes out. You do need that XLR microphone, so that means you're also going to need a audio interface that can provide phantom power, but that just lets you have studio grade quality at a much cheaper price at home. Basically, it's a microphone that gives you that recording that's polished in every way you would deem fit. It gives it that professional edge and just something to make your ears tingle. In terms of the design quality, the Rode NT1 is built like a tank. It's light enough for my boom arm to support it, and this is just a cheap boom arm straight off of Amazon, but it's also sturdy enough to where I feel like even if I dropped it on the ground, it would come out unscathed. It's got a matte finish on it, so that means it keeps fingerprints, oil, dust, for the most part off of its surface, and it comes with the Rode pop filter and shock mount, which are also just very well made in their own rights. Out the gate, you are pretty much set up without any bigger purchases, though you do need to have your own boom arm, but I think that's something everyone can arrange if you are going for a mic of this caliber. Now, let's talk about the sound quality. I've had a listen to the microphone, and honestly, this is one of the lowest self-noise ratings of any condenser microphone I've heard, period. I mean, my room isn't actually as quiet as you might be hearing it, but this mic has done an excellent job at cutting out all of the background noise that's coming from outside my window, from my family out the room, so it just feels like we're in a studio together. The tone is neutral, but still warm. Your voice comes across as full and natural without sounding overly processed. If you're used to a USB microphone, this is going to be a massive step up compared to what you've experienced beforehand. So when you combine the ultra low self noise, the natural and detailed tone, the lack of EQ necessary for just such a rich and impressive sounding audio quality straight out of the box, the durability and just excellent price to performance value, this mic is an excellent choice for anyone just thinking to upgrade their setup to the next level. The cons though are, with any other XLR mic, you do need extra gear to support powering it. So while Rode does offer their own audio interface, you might want to go for something a little bit more expensive if you have other inputs that you need to balance altogether, or if you have more speakers and outputs as well. So that is really a dependent cost on whatever your use case is. On top of that, this isn't as portable as a USB mic, and it's less compatible with a lot of other devices. On top of that, you can't really move it around, and even a boom arm mic might be better for those sorts of interview or just on-the-go type shots. But if you're just sitting at your desk at home like I am right now, you're just going to do voiceovers, YouTube videos, or simply just singing in your room, I think this is the perfect microphone. Overall, it's one of the easiest ways to make your audio sound instantly more polished and professional for whatever your use case might be. Now, this is not a sponsored video, so I'm not really promoting this microphone. I'm just sharing my honest thoughts. And yeah, I would say if you want to go for a good microphone for your hobbies and your work, this might be something you should consider.